Kids born to teen moms, how different is your life compared to other kids? I never really thought my childhood was that different until I got older. My mom, Sarah, had me when she was 14. Yeah, 14. I'm Emma. And for most of my life, I just thought we had the coolest relationship ever. Growing up, I'd watch my friends roll their eyes when their moms walked into a room. They'd groan about having to spend time with them, complain about how their parents just didn't get it. Meanwhile, Sarah and I were grabbing burritos after school and talking about everything. We'd hit up thrift stores on weekends, get iced coffees at this little shop near our apartment, and she'd tell me about the drama at her work like we were best friends. Because honestly, we kind of were. She never felt like a typical mom. When I was in middle school, she was only in her late 20s. She knew all the songs I listened to, understood the shows I watched, and could actually give me advice about friend drama that made sense. My friends thought she was the cool mom. I just thought she was Sarah. The thing I noticed most was that she worked constantly. Like always. She'd have her main job at the dental office, then pick up shifts waitressing on weekends. Sometimes she'd do overnight stocking at Target during the holidays. I got used to spending afternoons at my Aunt Linda's house or doing homework alone in the break room while Sarah finished her shift. My friends were always at soccer practice or piano lessons or whatever, and I'd be sitting in a booth at the restaurant doing math problems while Sarah refilled ketchup bottles. I didn't mind it much. I mean, I wished I could have done dance like my friend Mia, or joined the swim team like everyone else seemed to be on. But Sarah would come home exhausted, and I could see how hard she was trying. She never missed a parent-teacher conference, never forgot my birthday, always made sure I had what I needed for school, even if it meant she wore the same 3 pairs of jeans for years. Whatever. And I'd be sitting in a booth at the restaurant doing math problems while Sarah refilled ketchup bottles. I didn't mind it much. I mean, I wished I could have done dance like my friend Mia, or joined the swim team like everyone else seemed to be on. But Sarah would come home exhausted, and I could see how hard she was trying. She never missed a parent-teacher conference, never forgot my birthday, always made sure I had what I needed for school, even if it meant she wore the same 3 pairs of jeans for years. Money was always this looming presence in our house. Not in a scary way, just in a constant way. Sarah would check her bank account on her phone and sigh. She'd calculate things out loud at the grocery store, putting things back on shelves. She'd get stressed about the electric bill, the car registration, my school field trip fees. Everything was a calculation, a juggling act. I'm 23 now, and I've started seeing things differently. Sarah's in her late 30s, and she should be doing okay, right? My siblings and I are grown. She's been working for over 20 years, but she's still living in the same small apartment, still working 2 jobs, still stressing about money in the exact same way she did when I was 8. Last year, I was talking to Linda about it. We were at her house for Thanksgiving, and I just asked her straight up how Sarah and my stepdad Marcus were still living paycheck to paycheck when they didn't have kids to support anymore. Linda got this look on her face, like she'd been waiting for someone to ask that question. She set down her wine glass and said something I'll never forget. She told me that Sarah basically skipped a whole phase of life, when other people her age were learning how to budget, save money, build credit, think about their future. Sarah was figuring out how to keep a baby alive, while her friends were making stupid decisions and learning from them. Sarah was making sure I had diapers and formula. She never learned how to take care of herself as an adult because she went straight into taking care of someone else. It hit me hard. Sarah never got to be selfish, never got to screw up her own finances and then fix them. Never had parents teaching her about retirement accounts or savings or any of that stuff because she was too busy being a parent herself. She learned how to sacrifice, how to work hard, how to put her kids first. But nobody taught her how to put herself first, even just a little bit. I love my mom more than anything. The sacrifices she made, the things she gave up, the childhood she never got to have, all of it was for me and my siblings. She gave us everything she had. I just wish someone had been there to teach her that she mattered too. Now I'm watching her work herself to exhaustion in her late 30s, with no retirement savings and no plan for the future, and I finally understand what Linda meant. Sarah knows how to take care of everyone except herself.